Hi, friends. We're going to start by reviewing our coins, and then today I'm going to teach you how to count on from dimes and quarters using pennies. So that's going to be really cool. So we're going to get to that in a second. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at our brown coin, and our brown coin is called the penny, and the penny is worth 1 cent. Good. And on the front, on the heads or the front, we have Abraham Lincoln, and on the back or the tails, we have called the Lincoln Memorial. Very good, and it's worth 1 cent. And remember, if you have some pennies at home that have the shield on the back, that is also a penny. Our second coin we talked about was our medium-sized coin, and that one was called the nickel. On the heads or the front, we have Thomas Jefferson. On the back or the tails, we have Thomas Jefferson's house. And that nickel is worth 5 cents. The third coin we talked about, this is our tiniest coin, but remember, it has a lot of money on it. The dime, and the dime has President Roosevelt on the heads and a torch with some branches on the back or the tails, and the dime is worth 10 cents. So even though it's the smallest, it's not worth the smallest. Our penny is. And the last coin we talked about is the quarter, and the quarter is our biggest in shape and our biggest with the money. It's 25 cents. So on the front, we have President George Washington, and on the back or the tails, we have that eagle. So I have a little challenge for you today. So if you have your coins out in front of you, I want you to get 1 dime. And if you remember that 1 dime was worth 10 cents. So here's my question. How many pennies do you think equal 1 dime? You want them to be the same. So remember, our dime is worth 10 cents. Remember, we use that C like at the start of Christian's name with a line through it to tell us that we're talking about money. And now we want to know how many pennies equal 1 dime. So we have 1 dime. I figure 1 penny. Remember, how much is that penny worth? 1 cent. So if I have a dime and then I have 1 penny, that only equals 1. 1 cent. So does 10 equal 1? Nope. So we're going to keep going until we get to 10. So when they're the same. So 1, 2, 3. That's not a circle, Mrs. Carmody. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now let's count. Remember that penny is worth 1 cent. There's our clue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 pennies, and those equal 10 cents. So it takes 10 pennies to equal 1 dime. The next part of our lesson today is you can put your pennies and your dimes down for a second. Is we are going to be counting on like we did with the nickels and the pennies, but this time we're going to be using quarters and pennies and dimes and pennies. So we're going to mix between the quarter and the dime. So we're going to start with the quarter, and remember that quarter on the heads has George Washington, and on the tails has the eagle. So if you have a quarter, quarter is our biggest one, and it starts with the letter Q. So when Mrs. Carmi draws it, she's going to draw a circle with a Q in it for quarter. And that quarter equals 25 cents. So underneath it, I'm going to write 25 cents to remind myself where I'm starting. Because when I start with a quarter, am I starting at 1 or am I starting at 25? right? I'm starting at 25. So I want us to go up to number 30. We want to get 30 cents. We're going to use pennies now. So we're at 25. So how many pennies do you think we need? I want you to take a guess and keep it in your brain. Or you can tell it to your mom or whoever's helping you with your work, and we're going to see what we can get to, okay? So we're at 25, and we're going to use pennies until we get to 30. So 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So I counted in my head, but remember the other thing you can do is as you're counting them out, it also helps to write. I'm going to write this way so I can see. 26, 27 cents, 28 cents, 9 cents, 30 cents. So now we're going to count. How many more pennies did we need to make that quarter reach 30 cents? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. The next one we're going to try is with a dime. So if you remember, the dime is the smallest coin, but it's worth 10 cents. Very good. So we have our dime, and dime starts with D. So in that circle, as is Harmony's going to write the letter D, and she's going to write 10 cents underneath the dime. And this time, I want us to get to 13 cents. So I want you to think, and you can tell whoever's helping you, or you can just keep it in your brain. How many pennies are we going to need to get to 13 cents? Let's see, we're going to start at 10, and then we're going to go 11, 12, 13. So remember that underneath, we're going to write 11 cents, 12 cents, 13 cents. And then how many pennies do we need to get to 13? Let's count again. 1, 2, 3. So you thought 3. Good job. All right, so today you're going to be practicing counting on from dimes and from quarters. So you're going to start at 10 or you're going to start at 25. Remember, you're not starting at 0 or 1 with these ones. All right, let me know if you need any help. Talk to you soon.